take you back a couple of years ago, right, to the bubble, in which you saw just an exhausted. I don't think this guy rested for a full basketball minute. You know, you're out there for like 30 seconds. It counts as a minute because they round up. But in real life, that was the image that we were left with Jimmy Butler just leaving his all out there. Are we going to get that again? Not a win. Not a win. Just the effort. That's the difference. Is Miami going to show up this time as opposed to, I don't even know if game one was not showing up or just exposed to not being able to handle ultimately what the Denver Nuggets are all about and what they provide here as far as just the range of weaponry that they can hit you with, especially when Jamal Murray is on, because it's really tough to stop that team. Welcome into the leans, the locks. It's one game. There's no leans here. Ain't leaning shit. We're just locking stuff up. If I give you something, it's a lock. Okay? Thumbs up, subscribe. You see below me, we have this awesome deal for you at Caesars. You have to be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Yes, you read that right. Foolish of you for not downloading Caesars and using that link below to sign up already. Your first bet, you read that correctly. Your first bet up to $1,250. Put it on the Heat. You're going to get it back if you lose. Just put it on the Heat. We are not doing that. You can see Caesars has a bunch of different things to look at. It's dropped. It's dipped. It's not something that we're super excited about line or side here, by all means. But we do have a couple of locks that we want to get in. The first is one that you've been probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about, but it's just been popping. It's up there on the Odd Shopper Premium tool, and it just makes a lot of sense. We will lock Bam Adebayo over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists as our number one play on the board without question. We're jumping on this. We really have no choice at this point because first off, it's the best price you're going to find is on Caesars right away. We're on Caesars here building this. So that's always a bonus. That's always a benefit. You're also getting here with Bam. The dude didn't even get to the line, right? 2 free throws as a whole for that team. Bam was able to score mid-high 20s without even getting to the line. And that's where I think the opportunities for Bam scoring mid-range shots, even in the paint, but nothing really like forcing or pressing for Joker. You're going to see Bam get a bunch of points once again. And now the stress on getting rebounds is significantly less. Let's start right there, over 31.5 for Bam. All right, assists. I know. You're probably going to pay a price for this, but you've seen already, and it's over minus 160. You've seen already that Jamal Murray, there's just nothing that Miami has in store here that's going to limit Jamal Murray from passing, from being a facilitator. Nikola Jokic can get 10, 12 assists. So can Jamal Murray. That can coexist. I don't know where this belief was initially that those two just couldn't exist. Like there was some sort of strain right now on Jamal or Nikola, whoever it is, the other one wouldn't get assists. No, that's not the case. In fact, what we've seen game one, I think, is not something that Eric Spoelstra has number 1 or 2 or even 3 on his whiteboard, which is limit Jamal Murray assists. It's Nikola, Jokic, triple-double. That's it. Murray's going to have a lot of passing opportunities, especially if, in fact, there is a double and there is some sort of adjustment on Jokic. Expect Murray to be the one finding the open guy. Over 5.5, minus 160 is huge. I get it. But we're going to go ahead and lock that up. And I think you should too. Denver Nuggets. Look, how can you ignore the volume in game one? And why does that change, I guess would be my question. Right? Like, why all of a sudden does this change for Michael Porter Jr., where the Nuggets are not going to rely on him to take a bunch of threes, especially if you can get anybody lined up in the corner for open buckets against the Miami Heat. And also the sheer volume of needing Porter Jr. to be a third scorer, to be out there. You can't rely on Aaron Gordon dropping 30 in the first half every night. but you can't rely on Aaron Gordon, I think, to get some points up. We just like Michael Porter Jr. here over 15.5 points. Simple stuff, okay? Now, I'll take a break. I'll remind you real quick because we have a couple big ones that I want to get to. Odd Chopper Premium. This is the one we're using. This is the tool that you can use as well, and we'll give you the first week free. So if you just wanted to look at the NBA and some of the top bets that we have on the board, I'm just going to remind you, look, you're going to get your first week free, okay? There you have it. That's what the board looks like in the NBA. Oh, look at that. Caesar's popping up. Now, we still found a good bet for Michael Porter Jr., if you notice that. It's minus 108. So our true odds are minus 109. Granted, the best number is on BetMGM, but I made sure I wasn't giving you that minus EV bet. Max Strus is up here. Like you can see, the sports book, I'm giving you a week free below. Not bad, right? I already know about Caesars. Why not take advantage of the Odd Chopper Premium tool and make them work for you together? In fact, you can sign up for the week free, then sign up for Caesars. Search. Here it is. Bam. Bam. And then put whatever you want, 10 to 1,250 bucks on it. And that is what we call, kids, synergy. Two things working together. I don't know. Does it work? Ask Arthur. All right. Ask Arthur if it works. Yeah. Yeah. The answer to the question is yes. It works. So far, so good. Kind of need something big, don't we? Kind of need to end with a bang, do we not? You look around, 3-point field goals are going to be one. How about somebody else? No. Okay. I think we can work with this market. I do. 2-1 for MPJ, 2-1 for Jimmy Butler. I think Jimmy Butler is the player. I understand he stayed under his rebound prop. I don't anticipate that to be consistent. If anything, there's a buyback opportunity, buy low opportunity here. And that's fine for me because Jimmy Butler on the double-double and north of 2-1 is fantastic. I'm not looking at anything, banking it off last series. I get it. Things change. But there is still going to be an opportunity. Bam is not going to clear rebounds. Minus 120. I'd rather lay the 111 for no for him. The other side of it is Jimmy Butler, especially if they do a little bit, even a small smidgen of adjustment on Bam. Jimmy's fine here at plus 213. We should hover, I would think, around 9 to 11 rebounds. 10 is a fine number to look at. Double-double, plus 213 for us. That is how we get out. All locks. All locks. Make sure you jump on Caesars. Make sure you jump on the Odd Chopper Premium tool. We will see you on Monday.